What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix. Not this way, I guess.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. To Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you? So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a Lord was worth the sacrifice. Now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A Lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite. Off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Whoa. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of the show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways...
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, if anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great...
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys...
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that does...
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renan.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alvin. Besides, I'm you.
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... When you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constant... I don't think that's fair. From me...
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another...
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell!
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of when you do that, you're ruling over others.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now...
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety.
Hums?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen...
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of...
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set.
You?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time. Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the...
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what...
Even though the Renans destroyed all of...
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves. And outright... Not that my words can undo the damage I'll...
I wonder if something happened. What's wrong? All right.
What the...
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
I see. Someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference.
Oh, yeah? How's this? Great!
Yes. Hey.
Good.
Really? What? Yes!
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes!
Over there.
Huh? Yes!
All right.
Yes!
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
I'm impressed how well... balanced this thing is.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws.
Forget that guy. Right now...
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them fit.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as...
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in there... For now, we'll head to this Estaluva for... Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh!
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from...
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority, fighting... Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention...
In the end, you all get usurped whether you...
That may be true, but something tells me that this time...
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they've...
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even...
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the...
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects, astral energy by nature, isn't meant to skew towards one element or another?
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of...
But at some point, they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like...
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make...
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most every...
Really? Even how to sew and...
Yes, indeed.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how...
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons...
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach...
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because...
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here...
Yeah, I guess only McGall.
Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
What?
I don't believe this!
All right? No.
Sure.
Really now.
Yeah. What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, there's...
Now that you mention it, it has been a...
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them...
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are...
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well...
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's...
Mostly. I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very... regimented and cleanly group.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the... Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great.
Don't you ever get tired?
Always good to be back in familiar territory. You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Mm-hmm. Well...
I see. Oh.
Just great.
Excuse me!
Good.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just... look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! Maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?